The relationship between the two BTS members, Kim Taehyung, better known as V, and Jungkook, has always been the subject of heated discussion among fans and the media. Since the beginning of their debut in 2013, the closeness of the two has often been in the spotlight. From simple interactions on stage to small behind-the-scenes moments captured on camera, ARMY, as BTS fans are called, never stops highlighting the dynamic between these two figures. Now, the latest news that appeared just 2 minutes ago on various social media platforms is shaking the entertainment world again. Jungkook and Taehyung's hidden bond has finally been revealed. An old question that always resonates among fans, is Taekook really real? Re-emerge with a stronger intensity than before. The relationship between the two is not really new. On various occasions, Taehyung and Jungkook show a deep friendship, full of laughter, and sometimes also look so emotional. However, there were moments that made fans feel that this relationship was not just an ordinary friendship. Fans called their interactions something deeper, even romantic, and the term Taekook was born, a combination of names that became a symbol of the bond between the two. Recent news reinforced that speculation. A short video uploaded by a staff member who allegedly worked behind the scenes at a BTS promotional event went viral on Twitter, TikTok, and Weverse. In the video, Jungkook and Taehyung are seen in a seemingly deserted rehearsal room, just the two of them. The camera captures the moment when Jungkook casually approaches Taehyung, then gently taps him on the shoulder before the two chuckle. However, what makes the video so excited is not just the physical interaction, but the short conversation that was captured vaguely. Jungkook is heard saying, "I'm always by your side, Tae," and Taehyung responds with a slight smile and a low sentence, "I know, Kook." That simple sentence immediately became the subject of heated discussion. Fans considered the remark to be an indirect form of recognition of their emotional closeness, which is more than just colleagues. In a matter of minutes, the snippet of the video spread around the world, with the hashtag #TaekookIsReal topping trending topics in various countries. Taehyung and Jungkook have come a long way. Since their debut, they have been known as the energetic duo Maknae line. Taehyung, with his unique and expressive personality, often appears to be a counterweight to Jungkook, who is known to be a perfectionist but shy. There are many moments in the past that support the narrative of the two's bond, from gazes caught on camera, to brief backstage hugs, to interactions during live broadcasts that look so natural and intimate. ARMY often dissects those moments in detail. They make video compilations, body language analysis, and compare Taehyung's interactions with other members. As a result, they found something unique. The dynamic between Taehyung and Jungkook seemed different, warmer, and more personal. Some fans even refer to their relationship as a soul bond, a connection that goes beyond the label of friendship. Even so, BTS and their agency, HYB, rarely give official comments on these rumors. Usually, they choose to let fans enjoy the narrative, without providing confirmation or refutation. This makes the mystery about Taekook even greater. The less clarification, the greater the speculation. This latest moment is also considered one of the most concrete proofs of the closeness of the two. Many considered that Jungkook's words to Taehyung were not mere pleasantries, but sincere expressions born of a long relationship of trust. Some consider it a sign of romantic love, but others see it as proof of a very strong and sincere friendship. The phenomenon of Taekook also cannot be separated from the K-pop fandom culture that is so intense. Fans not only enjoy music, but also pay attention to the personal life of their idol to the smallest detail. In this context, Taehyung and Jungkook became figures that sparked the imagination of fans. The warmth they display gives fans room to build a deep narrative of love, hope, and fantasy. For some ARMY fans, Taekook is more than just a rumor. He is a symbol of how love and intimacy can take on many forms, including between two men who grew up together under the spotlight of the world. Not a few fans said that they were inspired by the closeness of the two, especially in terms of the courage to show affection openly. Even though the world is often full of stigma, on the other hand, there are also those who remind to respect the privacy of both. They stressed that even though the sweet moments look real, it shouldn't be public to impose certain labels on Taehyung and Jungkook's relationship. The most important thing is to value whatever form of bond they have, be it as friends, relatives, or partners. What makes this latest news so exciting is the timing. Right after the two completed several individual projects, Jungkook with his worldwide solo music, and Taehyung with his acting and album promotions. This moment came as a reminder that despite all the hustle and bustle, they still have each other. Fans described this as an emotional reunion that confirmed that their bond never faded, even though they were busy on their respective paths. In fact, a number of media in South Korea began to report this event with a more serious point of view. Articles on entertainment portals discuss the Taekook phenomenon as part of a unique dynamic in the K-pop industry. Some cultural analysts say that the interaction between the two is a reflection of the way BTS builds its image: authentic, full of emotion, and close to fans. Now, the world awaits whether there will be an official response from Taehyung, Jungkook, or HYB. However, as always, it is unlikely that they will discuss this openly. To be sure, the simple moment that happened 2 minutes ago is enough to get the entire fandom back pounding, wondering, and celebrating the possibility that Taekook in whatever form is real. We'll explore in more detail Taehyung and Jungkook's journey from the beginning, the iconic moments that cemented their bond, the analysis of fandom culture, ARMY Global's reaction to its impact on the grand narrative about BTS. The bond between Taehyung and Jungkook is not something that is born instantly. The two met as young trainees at Big Hit Entertainment, when BTS was still yet to debut and the group's future was full of uncertainty. Jungkook, then only 15 years old, was known as a talented teenager with a golden voice and outstanding dancing ability. However, he is also notoriously shy and tends to close himself off from others. Taehyung, on the other hand, is a colorful figure, expressive, spontaneous, and sometimes considered a little weird because of his unique personality. Among other trainees, it is precisely this difference that is the basis of the bond between the two. Taehyung is often the one who takes the initiative to approach Jungkook, make him laugh, or take him out of his comfort zone. In many old interviews, Jungkook himself has said that Taehyung is one of the people who makes him feel more relaxed and free to be himself. This closeness continued after the debut. From the beginning of the appearance on the stage to the activity in the variety show, ARMY can already see how they support each other. For example, in one episode of Rookie King in 2013, the two were seen whispering to each other and laughing nonstop even though the camera was panning. The little moment may seem ordinary to a layman, but to fans, it is a symbol of the beginning of a deeper bond. Over time, such moments continue to multiply. Taehyung is often seen leaning his head on Jungkook's shoulder, while Jungkook often gives Taehyung small attention, such as getting a drink of water or patting his back when tired.